spent in a miserable way.
U.S. News 5 takeaways from the Times interview with President Trump. The New York Times. By N. Washington. U. President Trump wanted to talk. He initially invited Mr. Trump held forth from the Oval Office about the investigation into what he called his unimportant business dealings in Russia before he became president. His contact with. Here are 5 takeaways from the interview. On all matters related to the special counsel's investigation and questions about his business ties to Russia, Mr. Trump calmly took a nothing-to-see-here approach. He played down his interest in building a skyscraper in Moscow, calling it a very unimportant deal. He said he never directed Mr. Stone, who, to correspond with WikiLeaks to gain information about hacked Democratic emails. Rod J. Rosenstein, the Deputy Attorney General, has assured Mr. Trump's lawyers that he is not a target of the inquiry by the special counsel, Robert S. Mueller III, the president said. And he added that he was, "I have no money invested," Mr. Trump said of the Moscow project. His lawyer Rudolph, Mr. Trump said at first that he did see Mr. Stone's indictment, which indicated that a senior campaign official was directed by an unnamed person to contact Mr. Stone about additional WikiLeaks releases that might prove damaging to the Clinton campaign. But he later appeared to contradict himself, noting, "I know what was in the indictment. If you read it, there was no collusion with Russia." On Tuesday, top United States intelligence officials which concluded that North Korea was unlikely to give up its nuclear stockpiles, Iran did not appear to be taking steps to make a nuclear bomb, and the Islamic State would continue its aggression in Syria. All those assertions, the president, perhaps intelligent, by Thursday, all was forgiven, the president said. He said he also presented reporters a printout of sent during the interview "You sometimes I dictate" tweets. He said that featured a photo of his earlier meeting with intelligence chief. Mr. Trump, who was Democrats last Friday to open the government temporarily, seemed to dismiss the idea that over his demands for funding for a wall along the southwestern border. The president said he again hinted that he had already made his mind up and that he was satisfied with his characterization of a crisis at the border. When asked if the president, who has recently tempered his criticism of, used stronger language on Thursday, saying that he had gotten along with her in the past, but no longer. "I think she is doing a tremendous disservice to the country," Mr. Trump said. The president has been keeping an eye on potential Democratic challenges in 2020. That really drifted far left, taking particular note, approvingly, of Senator Kamala Harris of California. Ms. Harris has, of the potential opponents who have announced their bids so far, Mr. Trump said, "I would say the best opening so far would be Kamala Harris," adding, "better crowd, better enthusiasm." He then said of Senator Elizabeth Warren of Massachusetts, resurrecting a derisive nickname for her, "I do think Elizabeth Warren has been hurt very badly with the Pocahontas trap." He added, the president also expressed confidence that he would not have a serious rival in the Republican primary race. "I don't see it," Mr. Trump said, before adding, "I guess anything is possible." Mr. Trump said that he was planning to run for re-election, and that there would be no point at which he had decided he had accomplished enough. "It's a very big job," he said, "and there's a lot to do. But Mr. Trump, I don't know if I should love doing it, but I love doing it," he said. He said that he would be focusing on national security very much should he win a second term. Later, this is one of the great losers of all time, Mr. Trump said.
Raindrop, drop top smoking, no cooking the hot pot. Fucking on your bitch, yeah, that. Looking up, open the park pot.